Good morning. Good morning. Looking for a potential market maker buy model here to the data highs as we roll into the macro here into silver bullet hour. Price is bouncing right now from a bullish fair value gap. Would like to see that continue expanding. We'll see if we can look for an entry here. We just traded above this fair value gap here. Here's what I think I'm going to do on my top step X. I'm going to see if I can get a pullback into, okay, it's not on the 15 second. I'm going to go ahead and take a long right now, guys.
Order filled.
My stop's going below the candle that filled the fair value gap. I'm aiming for data highs. All right.
Order filled.
Stopped out on that one. All right, I'm stopped on that. Just be patient here. But as far as higher time frame analysis goes, we traded up. We hit the New York Open, looks like, just now. Reset this. Let's go to the 15 minute. No SMT at the highs. I still think that we trade up. 9:30 open. SMT with this low here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try a turtle soup long here. Just because I just don't see us going lower, to be honest.
Order filled.
Stop at the low. I'm going to do probably one contract off at this last high. And let the other one go. I'm going to put an alert at data highs for ES. ES is looking stronger. Come on, little fella. You got more on you than that. Let's go.
Order filled.
All right, guys, took one off there. Just in case we end up using this as a rejection block and don't actually trade above it. I didn't like that we just slowed up like that. Dow Jones is trading above these highs already as well. So there is some SMT, bearish SMT present. I am going to hold this second contract, though, until probably data highs are taken on ES is my plan. ES getting ready to hit that data high there. Just ran out its internal liquidity here. NQ is not. So that's SMT internally there. For that reason, I'm trailing stop to this low here. Securing, locking in some profit. Giving it a chance to run. Remember, closing when we hit the data highs on whichever indice comes first. ES looking like the winner. All right.
Order filled.
Yay. Data highs hit. Congratulations, guys. So, trade ideas recap here. So, 1 minute chart. Initially thought, well, I wanted to see more buy side delivery through data highs anyway. So that was kind of my draw on liquidity there. Now that we're at all-time highs anyway. You know, to me, there was no sell side target. Like, you know, look at the higher time frames here. Like, where there's not really anywhere to draw, to be honest. Like, it's just one giant ass imbalance from yesterday. So, you know, looking at this chart, we're extremely bullish, right? What I'm not expecting is, I'm not expecting there to be like just some like V recovery on the higher time frame. I'm expecting price to come down, find support in, you know, these imbalances, swiping session lows. We did that because we didn't move much overnight, right? We swiped session lows. as you guys can see, leaving a low resistance liquidity run above data highs, above London and Asia highs. So that was the reason for the bias being long, and obviously took one L trying to long earlier. Basically, when price traded up, to me it looked like there was SMT here, which there was. I'll show you guys. So where is this? 9. This is 9:30. So market open. Yeah. So like you guys can see, 9:30 one low to 9:36. 9:31. So 9:31 is right here to then 9:36. So I'm looking at like this. I was looking at that as SMT. Perhaps I was so convinced that we were going higher, which is maybe why I looked at that. It's not obvious, obviously. But the other thing that kind of confirmed it was then, price started respecting like this bullish imbalance here. And I was eyeing that up initially. I'm like, mate, should I try along there? Am I too early? I didn't like the time that we were in. It was right before the macro. I'm like, fuck, I'll just wait. So then I'm waiting, and then price trades above this imbalance. And then I'm kind of thinking in my head, I'm like, okay, well, this IFVG, wanting to see this now maybe act as a breaker, right? This entire swing high here down to the low. I'm like, shit, if we could find some support, let's do it. And what happened is I let price trade down into it, did not enter. I let price come down again, and I wanted to see what we did with this wick. I'm like, if we can respect this wick and like display strong back up, like screw it, let's take a trade, let's try it, and put the stop right below the low there. And that's what I did. And then price basically ran up, swiped this high, and then one more strong sell-off to the low, formed SMT here. Externally, right, respecting 9:30 open. So first loss, I'm not too mad about it. Obviously, it was a little early, but like part of it too is like time. I liked that we were actually in the macro. I liked that we were showing respect. I'm like, well, I'm not just gonna sit here and like just watch things keep respecting. If I keep watching and waiting, I'm not gonna get in. I'm gonna miss the move. So at some point, you got to get in if you think it makes sense. And I thought it made sense, especially with time being on side at that point, and kind of wanted to see if this macro would run that, run the data highs out, right? It's kind of the idea behind it. Took a loss there, small loss. It was like $500, and yeah, and then just ended up turtle souping this. Got a nice fill down here. Took one off just before taking out this high, and then took the other one off right up here. So that's the full recap of both trades today. But yeah, both times trying to get along there. With that being said, guys, enjoy the rest of your guys' Thursday. If you guys need anything in the meantime, reach out. And if nothing else, might see you guys tomorrow morning. All right, guys, enjoy your day. We'll talk soon.